Yo, 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 it's Big Ed the Spokesman, man. We back with another episode of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Y'all already know, stay on your pivot at all times. Had to tap in because Drake just decided to shake the table and drop not one, not two, but 3 albums overnight. Of course, we got Iceman, then Maid of Honor, and another one I'm probably saying this wrong, Habibity. Now, I had no clue he was pulling up with 3 full projects, but hey, they here now. And Drake definitely came outside throwing shots at everybody. I'm talking Mo Dixon, Jay-Z, DJ Khaled, Rick Ross, As Soon as Possible Rocky, Jay, Cole, Kendrick Lamar, even some others people probably still catching bars from right now because the lyric breakdowns are already going crazy online. Folks acting like they fully decoded all 3 albums overnight. Man, stop it. But let's get into it. For Jay-Z, Drake said, "I'll take the 500K, not the dinner. Ain't nothing y'all could teach me." Then he followed that up with, "Dang, y'all was really island hopping back then, huh?" Now the name's getting redacted. Yeah, that line had people instantly talking about those Epstein rumors floating around online. Then Drake said, "Y'all running to Hove for second opinions. Me? I stood 10 toes and accepted the mission." Basically saying he don't need validation from OGs in the game. Then he slid over to Ross with, "Dog, I was Aiden Ross with streams before Aiden Ross ever streamed." That was a slick little play on words right there. Then he hit Khaled too, basically saying the beef was active until Khaled switched energy on him. And then he dropped that Palestine line talking about people still waiting on a free Palestine. But apparently everything ain't black, white, red, and green. That one definitely got attention online too. He also mentioned people running phones inside prison and circled back around to that whole Hove second opinion line. J. Cole caught strays too. Drake basically said they were real close, but after Cole backed out the battle, he never called him again. So yeah, it was a bunch of little jabs sprinkled throughout these projects. Now I gotta keep it real though. On the very first track, Drake revealed that his father is battling cancer. He said, "My pop's got cancer. We fighting stages now. So first and foremost, prayers up to his father and the whole family." That's serious. No matter what's going on in rap, separate that from the music conversation completely. As for the music itself, I heard the Future track. That one was hard. The West Coast sounding record had a vibe too. That beat definitely caught me a little bit. It's just a lot to process all at once. Then he had another joint where people say he took shots at As Soon as Possible Rocky, basically saying Rocky's girl ain't even post his single. Yeah, people instantly connected that one. He also went at DJ Mustard, saying he ain't had one since him and YG. But honestly, hearing Drake directly respond to Kendrick's "Not Like Us" bars was the biggest thing for me. I'm talking direct rebuttals, addressing lines head on. It's clear this still bothers him. Drake can live his life however he wants. I can't tell another grown man how to react, but when you still bringing up LeBron, laying guns outside your house, talking through records like this, it's obvious he feels a way about how the public received that battle. And let's keep it real, nobody wants those kinds of accusations attached to their name. Kendrick saw blood in the water and went lower because he knew Drake was already willing to go low. Drake said wild stuff too, talking about Kendrick's kid and even hinting at abuse allegations on the Heart Part 6. Both of them went there. The difference is, Kendrick's records connected harder with the public. The timing, the catchiness, the moment it all hit differently. I honestly think Drake underestimated Kendrick Lamar. Now, listening to parts of these albums, it feels like Drake is still trying to fight that same battle. Like mentally, he's still standing in that exact spot from 2 years ago. That's just the energy I'm getting so far. And again, I haven't fully processed all 3 projects yet. I skimmed through them, but I'm not about to jump online pretending I absorbed every bar overnight. People are naturally gonna focus on the disses first, because that's what trends, that's what gets clipped up, and that's what helps push conversation around the album. But from what I've heard so far, Drake still sounds heavily bothered by the Kendrick situation. Even after The Heart Part 6 felt like him waving the white flag to a lot of people. Meanwhile, other folks probably looking at it like, bro, it was just a rap battle. But then lawsuits got involved, court talk got involved, and now it's like, where do we even go from here? The Jay-Z line obviously had people bringing up those Epstein conversations online again, especially with Drake saying he'd rather take the 500K than the dinner. And honestly, I'm taking the 500K too. Forget the dinner. Even Jay said take the money. As for Ross, that Aiden Ross streaming bar was clever. Drake and Ross made some huge records together. Besides Stay Shemin, tracks like Diced Pineapples, Aston Martin Music, even Made Men, those records mattered. And let's not act like Ross wasn't already solidified. Ross got a crazy catalog regardless of Drake features. Drake streams are obviously massive, and everybody already knew these albums were going #1 before they even dropped. Drake could have dropped this 2 years ago or 3 months after the battle, it still would have gone crazy. That's Drake. But I think what's really eating at him is the narrative and the public perception after the battle. That's what this feels like. We just gotta wait and see how everything plays out from here. And honestly, I don't even want this conversation dragging forever. Drake, go make your hits, do your thing, run the numbers up. But if we still talking about the same battle while lawsuits and courtrooms getting involved, then what are we really doing at this point? Y'all let me know what you think. I'm gonna do a real breakdown once I fully sit with these albums because this is way too much music to rush through overnight. I'ma listen to one while I'm driving today, run another one back tomorrow, and probably tap into the third on Monday so I can really process everything. Then we can talk about it properly on Tuesday's Studio 56 podcast. Tell me what y'all think, man. More videos coming, more content on the way, all that. 1,000 for sure. Still, you people.